Rural communities like parts of Ottawa County have increasingly been left behind as the world's gone digital. But as we've reported, the trillion-dollar bipartisan infrastructure plan may mean help is on the way. Democrats are reporting new information. They called a press conference today to underscore its impact. 13 on your side's Charlie joins us now live with more on that one. Charlie.
Well, you had basically a who's who of local party chairs. It includes Kent County Chair Bill Saxton hitting home what they do see as a defining victory moving forward. Now around 12% of the state has internet access, does not have internet access, in a state of 10 million, that's more than 1 million people doing the math who can't go to class virtually, they can't get access to health care, they sometimes cannot even refresh their email.
This law is a huge deal for Michiganders and has the ability to transform the lives of folks in every corner of the state over the next few years.
That's because those slow download speeds and endless buffering lag time are such familiar small-town shortfalls.
For rural families, affordable and reliable internet is an equity issue. Equity of access, equity of opportunity, and equity of communication.
The prospect of leveling the proverbial playing field had Democratic lawmakers and state party officials thrilled over expectations the state would see a big chunk of the package's earmark for broadband funding. An estimated $100 million in new federal infrastructure dollars would hit Michigan's high-speed balance books. An even larger investment from the FCC would push new investments and upgrades to the tune of $300 million statewide.
Could we pivot to go online? Connectivity is an issue.
Newaygo Public Schools Superintendent Jeff Wright telling 13 on your side earlier this month the workarounds were less than ideal. Even if the district wanted to go virtual, the access gap there would leave many kids out in the cold. It's no wonder why Broadband Now shows just how wide of that digital divide it truly is.
We can't look back and turn back to a time when not everyone was connected. We have to make sure that everyone has that connectivity.
Eric Frederick wants that kind of forward thinking to become the norm.
This is a once-in-a-generation type investment. This has the opportunity to finally connect every location in the state and truly conquer the digital divide.
Spearheading the state's efforts to set up a dedicated high-speed internet office, which would oversee the growing pool of new investments. As for when folks should expect to see crews rolling out those new fiber optic lines and increased speeds.
The sooner the better.
Yeah, and no definitive timeline on those investments just yet. We're going to keep on looking and keep you up to date on that.